Every day, Americans lose over $17 billion due to poor money management habits. Warren Buffett, known as the Oracle of Omaha, is one of the richest and most successful investors of all time with a net worth over $100 billion. His wealth comes from avoiding bad money habits and making smart investments for decades. In this video, you'll learn Warren Buffett's top 10 money habits that are keeping many people broke and poor. By applying the opposite habits, you can transform your finances and start building wealth. So watch till the very end, take notes and implement at least one tip today. Welcome to the Podspot channel. If you want to learn the strategies of the rich to improve your own finances, subscribe and hit the bell icon for more financial literacy videos. Now, let's get started. Unhealthy money habits. Many common money habits can be considered unhealthy, such as lack of budgeting, impulse spending, and living beyond one's means. These habits often stem from a lack of financial discipline and awareness of how money actually works. They can slowly chip away at a person's finances over time and make it difficult to build wealth. Warren Buffett recommends developing healthy money habits like budgeting, saving regularly, and investing wisely to avoid financial struggles. Healthy money habits are ingrained behaviors that become hard to break. They involve things like not living within your means, spending more than you earn regularly and accumulating debt, making impulse purchases, buying things you don't need in the moment without proper planning or consideration, failing to save money regularly, not setting aside a portion of your income for emergencies, goals, and retirement each month, carrying credit card balances, paying high interest on purchases instead of paying your statement balance in full each month, not tracking your spending, losing track of where your money actually goes each month, lacking a financial plan, not having specific financial goals or a strategy for achieving them. By developing healthy money habits that address these issues, you can avoid the financial struggles that often come with unhealthy habits and make steady progress toward building wealth. First step is becoming aware of your current habits and identifying which ones need to change. Lack of budgeting. One of the most important money habits is creating and sticking to a budget. Without a budget, it's easy to overspend and lose track of where your money is going. Warren Buffett recommends sitting down at least once a month to review your income, expenses, and savings goals. Budget holds you accountable and forces you to make conscious spending decisions. At one, it's easy to fall into the trap of spending money just because you have it. Budget helps you live within or below your means by ensuring your expenses don't exceed your income. Creating a budget involves listing all your sources of income and all your expenses. Categorize your expenses as either fixed or variable. Fixed expenses like rent, loan payments, and insurance remain the same each month. Variable expenses like groceries, utilities, and entertainment fluctuate. Subtract your total expenses from your total income to determine how much you can save or invest each month. Then set savings and investment goals based on that amount. As you track your actual spending each month, compare it to your budget to identify areas to cut back. Over time, adjust your budget as your income or expenses change. Aim for a balanced budget where you spend less than you earn to build wealth. Most importantly, stick to your budget by developing the discipline to say no to unplanned purchases that don't fit within it. Trying to keep up with the Joneses. Comparing yourself to others and trying to keep up with what your friends and neighbors have can lead to overspending, impulse purchases, and debt. Buffett warns against falling into this trap, noting that true happiness comes from within, not from material possessions. Focus on living within your means and saving for the things that truly matter to you, not what others think you should have. Avoid lifestyle inflation where your spending rises along with your income. Live on a tight budget that prioritizes needs over wants and avoid taking on debt for discretionary purchases. Remember that the lifestyles you see on social media are often exaggerated and unrealistic. People tend to only share the best parts of their lives, leaving out the struggles. Focus on your own goals and values rather than constantly comparing yourself to others. Develop contentment with what you have and find non-material sources of happiness and fulfillment in your life. Lack of emergency savings. Most people will face an unexpected expense or loss of income at some point. Without adequate savings to cover these emergencies, people often resort to high-interest credit cards or loans that keep them in debt. Buffett recommends saving enough to cover at least 6 months of essential expenses as a financial cushion. Even small amounts saved regularly can grow into a sizable emergency fund over time. The key is developing the discipline to make savings a priority and avoid dipping into your emergency fund for non-essential purchases. Start small by saving just $25, $50 per paycheck and increase the amount over time. Automate your savings so a set amount is transferred from your checking account to savings as soon as you get paid. Any extra money like tax refunds, bonuses, or side income should go straight into your emergency fund. Once you've saved 3 to 6 months of essential expenses, consider increasing your contributions to retirement accounts, college funds, or other financial goals. Best make sure to replenish any amounts you withdraw from your emergency fund as soon as possible. The peace of mind that comes from having a fully funded emergency fund is priceless. Not tracking your spending habits. Many people have no idea where their money actually goes each month. They just spend what they have without a second thought. Buffett recommends tracking every penny you spend, at least initially, to identify wasteful and unnecessary expenses. Once you see exactly where your money is going, you can make more informed decisions about cutting back in some areas to save or invest more in others. Even simple tools like a spending journal, budget app, or spreadsheet can bring awareness to your spending habits and help you identify areas for improvement. Start by categorizing your expenses and recording them for at least a month. Look for patterns in your spending like frequent coffee shop visits, eating out, or online shopping. Then set limits on discretionary categories to reduce unnecessary expenses. Over time, develop the discipline to pause and reflect before making any purchase. Ask yourself questions like, do I really need this? Will I use it regularly? Is there a cheaper alternative? Can I afford it right now? Answering these questions honestly can help you avoid many regrettable impulse buys that add up over time. With consistent tracking, you'll gain insights into where your hard-earned money is actually going each month. Those insights will empower you to make small changes that can have a big impact on your savings and overall financial health. Making impulsive purchases. Buffett avoids making impulse buys, noting that price is what you pay, value is what you get. Before purchasing anything, take time to consider if it truly provides value and is worth the cost. Avoid shopping as a form of entertainment and develop the discipline to walk away from purchases that don't meet your criteria for value. Impulse purchases are often made in the heat of the moment without proper consideration. Develop the habit of pausing and reflecting before making any purchase. Ask yourself questions like, do I really need this? Will I use it regularly? Is there a cheaper alternative? Can I afford it right now? Answering these questions honestly can help you avoid many regrettable impulse buys. Try these strategies to curb impulse spending. Make a list before shopping and stick to it. Set a cooling-off period of 24 to 48 hours before making a purchase. Leave your credit cards at home when running errands and subscribe from story mails and social media ads. Avoid shopping when you're bored, stressed, or emotional. Research big-ticket items thoroughly to ensure they're truly worth the cost. Ask a spouse, friend, or accountability partner to keep you on track. With discipline and awareness of your triggers, you can develop the willpower to resist impulse purchases that don't serve your financial goals. Every dollar saved in this way is a dollar that can go toward more meaningful priorities. In summary, avoiding unhealthy money habits like these 10 outlined by Warren Buffett can go a long way toward building wealth and financial security over time. The key is developing good financial disciplines that become ingrained habits and sticking to a plan that prioritizes savings and investment. With patience and persistence, Even small changes now can make a big difference in the future. Lack of diversification in your investments. Buffett warns against putting all your eggs in one basket, noting the importance of diversifying your investments across different asset classes and sectors. Over-concentration in just a few stocks or industries exposes you to unnecessary risks should any one of those investments suffer losses. A well-diversified portfolio includes a mix of stocks, bonds, and alternative assets. Within stocks, you should hold a variety of large, mid, and small-cap companies from different sectors. Diversification helps reduce overall risk and volatility, while still providing growth potential. A lack of diversification makes your returns entirely dependent on the performance of just a few investments. A balanced, diversified portfolio might include the large cap US stocks 30 to 40% D mid/small cap US stocks 10 to 20% D international stocks 10 to 20% D investment grade bonds 20 to 30% D alternative assets like real estate and commodities 5 to 10%. The specific allocation depends on your risk tolerance, time horizon, and financial goals. The key is to avoid overconcentration in any one stock, sector, or asset class. Rebalance your portfolio periodically to maintain your target asset allocation and take advantage of buying low and selling high. Lack of a financial plan. Most people who struggle financially do so because they lack a clear financial plan for how to manage their money and achieve their goals. Buffett recommends writing out specific financial goals and developing a step-by-step plan to achieve them. A good financial plan should cover D short, medium and long-term financial goals, D a debt repayment strategy, D an investment and savings plan, D an estate plan, D an insurance review, D a tax strategy, D contingency plans for unexpected events, and a basic plan that includes targets for debt repayment, emergency savings, retirement contributions, and investment growth can keep you focused on the right priorities. Without a plan, it's easy to lose sight of your goals and spend or save money haphazardly. A financial plan provides the structure and discipline needed to make consistent progress toward financial security. Paying too much in taxes. Buffett notes that the rich often pay a lower effective tax rate than the middle class because they can afford sophisticated tax planning strategies. He recommends that all taxpayers, rich and poor alike, seek ways to minimize their tax burden within the law. This can mean maximizing tax-advantaged retirement accounts, being aware of available tax credits and deductions, utilizing tax loss harvesting strategies, and donating to charities. Even simple steps like withholding the proper amount from your paycheck can help reduce your tax bill. The key is to be proactive and strategic in managing your taxes instead of just accepting the tax bill you're given. Every dollar saved on taxes is a dollar that can go toward your savings and investment goals. Living beyond your means. Ultimately, the root cause of most financial problems is spending more than you earn. Buffett avoids this trap by living well below his means and focusing on value over conspicuous consumption. He recommends spending less than you make and saving the difference on a regular basis. Live on a tight budget that prioritizes needs over wants and avoid taking on debt for discretionary purchases. Pay with cash instead of credit whenever possible. Develop the discipline to say no to purchases that don't fit within your budget. By living within your means, you ensure that your expenses and lifestyle are sustainable based on your income. Avoiding the unhealthy money habits that Warren Buffett outlined can go a long way towards building wealth and financial security over time. The key is developing good financial disciplines that become ingrained habits and sticking to a plan that prioritizes savings and investment. With patience and persistence, even small changes now can make a big difference in the future. I hope you learned at least one tip that you can implement today to improve your finances. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, share it with a friend who could benefit, and subscribe to the Podspot channel for more money management tips and financial literacy videos. Thanks for watching.